Oh, you are catastrophically on the wonk there, aren't you? How's that? That's looking better. Right, just logging into the old Wi-Fi. Come on, quick as you like. Yes, I accept that. Yeah, whatever. There we go, that should be that. Find the live stream, my channel, live. Oh, there we are. Jimmy Quinn, hello Jimmy. Okay, darlings, it's midnight and I've just got into the room. What a night. What a night, but it's been fun and I would do it all over again. It's been lovely. I'm knackered. I've driven a lot of miles, a lot of hours today. Pardon me while I just sort my bits and pieces out. That's not a very full bag. Look at that. That's a bloody grab bag. £1 worth. And look, all of that bit, totally empty. Nothing there. It's a bloody Swiss, if you ask me. Oh. Yeah, I am. Hold on. I'm a bit shattered, to say the least. That's that. Car keys. Wilfred the wallet. What's it? Oh. Okay. Oh, God. Oh. I'm so tired. All I've done today is drive. Yo. Oh, have I got to open the door for you?
Jehovah's Witness.
Don't, I had them on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Okay, darling, so for those who don't know, what happened today was I got up early this morning. You're still on the wank. Yeah, I got up early this morning, drove to, oh, you're still on the wank. I got up early this morning, I drove however many miles it is, 100 and something miles down to Hales Owen.
106.
How
I will.
do you know how far it is?
Don't use
Oh,
your
did you
teeth.
check it out?
From Paul's.
Don't use your teeth.
No, I'm talking about this morning when I went down.
Right.
I'm talking about this morning when I went to pick
Oh, no.
Jono. Yeah, I know. So, no, it's okay, it doesn't matter. So I got up this morning and drove about 100 miles down to Hales Erin, picked John up. We then drove across the Black Country to pick up Neil and Sophie. Then it was a 2-hour journey up to the yard. We got to the yard finally at about 3 o'clock. Pretty much immediately had some lunch, filmed a lunch video, had a quick break for a cup of tea, then we did the live stream, and then we've just been on a 4-hour round trip and another couple of 100 miles to take John back home. It wasn't the original plan, but it's what needed to happen, so we did it and we had a great day. And like I say, I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Many thanks to Neil and Sophie for their company today, and Neil helped out with the
You didn't tell me that was open.
Thanks, mate.
My bad.
need to open one of these now. They're going to go all over the place, aren't they? So yeah, many thanks to Neil and Soph who for their company during the day. The purpose of coming up here was twofold today. Neil has collected, well, he hasn't collected it, it's still in the yard, but Neil will be collecting his new car, which he's bought from Mustard and Boaty Do Cars Enterprises Inc. And he will be taking that car home tomorrow. John wanted to come up and spend some time with us. So we were determined that we would make that happen. And hey?
It did.
It did. It wasn't the length of time that we planned because we had to change plans all very much last minute, but we made it happen, and it was lovely to have the day with John, and it's going to happen again, a bit of a longer day, slightly differently arranged very soon. So there we are. I mean, I can't begin to tell you how tired I am. I just can't begin to tell you.
It's been bad.
I'm cross-eyed with tiredness. I've got a thumping headache. I'm going to take some painkillers in a second now, and I am just dog tired. But it's all good. So good evening, Jimmy. Good evening, Pingu. Name me -1. Travelodge, the closest to camping you'll ever get. Right. Okay. Well, I'll give you my and I'll get through the comments and then I'll talk about that. Hi, Boaty. We've been waiting for you, says Trace. I hope this hotel has non-slip beds, Boaty. Yeah, well, I hope so too. I bet there and back was a right nightmare at this time of day. It wasn't too bad in terms of traffic and whatnot. It was just,
BMW drivers.
it was just 4 or 4.5 hours and a couple of 100 miles of driving at the end of what was already a long day.
And 3/4 of a tank of fuel.
Was the bar empty tonight? No liver birds. Pingu, I've just got in. It's 11:45. We've just got back from.
Literally got back.
We've literally just got back from dropping John off. We haven't been anywhere. We haven't had a drink. We haven't had anything to eat. Nothing. So there's been
It's been a really long day.
no socialising or anything like that. We stopped at a Tesco on the way back. We grabbed an emergency sandwich and a drop of booze, and that will be us for the night. So we wanted to say hello to you guys, show our faces, and then we're just going to hit the sack, get some sleep, and then we'll have a nice lunch tomorrow. Istanbul tomorrow?
Yes.
Istanbul
I've
tomorrow.
already planned. I've already planned what I'm having. I'm going big tour. I ain't even going.
What are you going for?
I'm potentially going for the curry and potato, maybe 2 kabitas and a naan bread. I'm
Oh,
going to treat myself with it.
okay.
I think I'm going to go hard.
I'm going for the red Donna, and don't let me change my mind on that.
Red Donna.
Yeah,
Is that the woman who was downstairs? Over the red hair?
she was alright.
Red Donna.
She was alright.
It was alright.
I mean, this time of night, give a couple of vodkas, I would.
A couple of vodkas.
I need a couple of vodkas. Little bit broad in the beam, but
You don't look at the mantle while you're polishing the grate.
well, I do. I need to take some pills. I've got a pounding headache. I'm really,
What was that?
I know.
I'm properly sleep deprived.
Aren't you glad we're going with you though?
Yeah, I'm very glad. Neil's just dropped Boaty's entire pottering lube stash. And it's going to be frothy lube now. Hydrate yourself, Boaty. Good point, yeah, I'm going to do that now. It's a Premier Inn by the looks of it, not a Travelodge. It is indeed.
Did you like the fact you were booked in as a reverend as well?
I did. I would like to put my name forward to be Neil's best man. Say Skip.
I'd do that.
Will
I'd
you?
let Skip be my best man.
There you go, Skip. You've got the gig. You've got the gig. So.
You imagine that wedding speech.
Oh, God.
He'd have a t-shirt printed and everything.
Yeah. I'd criticise him.
Did you see his face earlier? It was like, that was a face of, we're not getting married.
Oh yeah, but I didn't know Skip was going to be my best
He's
man.
changed his mind now.
Yeah, but now Skip's going to be my best man. I can like
So, this is my first time, to the best of my knowledge, in a Premier Inn. So I thought I would give you my quick impressions of it. It's all right, but what it isn't worth double the price of a Travelodge. Between the two, based purely on the room alone and based on my limited experience of Travelodge, I would take the Travelodge over this, and it is half the price. But it's all right. What do you guys think?
I think
They're the same layout, really. When you
They're not dissimilar, are they?
no, they're just a different theme.
I just think the Travelodge is a little bit more.
Travelodge is blue.
It's a little bit more updated.
Premier Inn's
This one is quite
purple.
old.
It's got plugs for your. It's got USB plugs for your phone and whatnot.
I actually quite like Premier
Oh, the
Inn.
mark's still here as well. From where?
Oh yeah,
from where we
Joe.
lost
If
you.
you're watching, the mark's still on from when you fell down the stairs and the suitcase went flying and it
Yeah,
hit me.
still there. Big
It's still
drag on
there.
One plus for the Premier Inn is they provide a glass, which Travelodge don't. So at least I can have an actual glass for
the wall.
my
I'll take it they're coming with you.
vodka and tonic. I'm not going to steal them, no. Bloody hell.
Acquire them.
No. Don't get me wrong, I'm all about stealing from hotels. But the hotels I steal from are like the Bellagio and the
Yeah.
Monte Gueldo.
Oh, as well, Joe. The cocktails are still on for £10 for two, I think it was, or 2 for 10.
Now, in many ways, my life has been an abject failure. But my life has not been such a failure that I could improve it by stealing things from a Premier Inn. I like to think that the few possessions I have in my humble little cottage in the Peak District are possibly somewhat nicer.
Someone's put, are you going to get away with having a free breakfast in the morning?
I'm going to try.
We're going to try.
Gotta try.
God loves a try.
We're going to give it a go. Now, where am I?
Oh, and by the way, if not, I'll treat the lads to a breakfast.
No, we're going to have a big lunch.
Yeah, we're only having breakfast if it's free.
Oh, fair enough.
We're not going to pay for it because we wouldn't get the value out of it because we can't eat too much breakfast if we're having a Mahusiv Istanbul at like 1 o'clock in the
I've got
afternoon.
that thing planned to a T, mate. I'll tell you, I'm going to mess it up. I'm joking.
I love Premier Inn, says Trace. Your breakfast will be phenomenal in
Good pig
comparison.
trace.
Well, we shall see.
The beds are comfy.
Will it be free? That's the question.
Oh, there is one thing. I'm going to be a little bit kid. You can hide under the bed under here,
You can't on this one.
but you can't go and you can't do it
can't on
in
this one.
in the.
You can't 'cause it's got the
Oh.
bed underneath the bed.
Cheers, darlings. Your good health. I treated myself to
Cheers,
a
everyone.
vodka and tonic tonight because I think I've bloody earned it. As have these guys.
Why not?
Uh,
Skip says, what a great couple you are, and what you have done for John is outstanding. That's very kind.
Thank you.
Thank
very much.
you.
It wasn't just me though. Boaty's done a lot of driving as well. And so I've helped planning.
I will have a go at blagging.
I was a bit planner.
Let's see if they're brave enough to call out a reverend minister. Oi, reverend, are you trying to steal breakfast?
There's a referend in
I know.
there. I'm a man of the cloth. Why would I lie?
We shouldn't tell these lot. They'll probably ring up and find us where we are and tell the person that we're having free breakfast.
Let you buy over.
No.
I've got a stonking headache.
You have done a lot of driving to
Yeah.
Mm.
But Stiggy's performed faultlessly.
Stiggy has been amazing. Good as gold. Absolutely good as gold. And we worked out he's not been too terrifyingly bad on fuel either.
It has. I'm trying to work out. It's done 40. It's had 48 litres go in.
Right,
It's got a quarter of a tank left.
right. So that's 12 litres. So say 12 litres a quarter.
Yeah.
So it's used 36 litres.
36 litres for 400 miles.
That's good.
Yeah, more than 400 miles.
Yeah.
Probably more like 450.
Which ain't bad at all when you think in the grand scheme of it.
It's only when you're dodging and jiggering about that it's really stupidly bad. I mean, on runs, it's, you know, if you're sitting at 60 on the motorway.
You wouldn't sit at 60 on the motorway in that thing.
Oh, I did.
It begs you to go.
It does.
It does beg.
It does want that extra gear, doesn't it?
Yeah. It needs 6. It needs a 6.
We did just agree on as well because how, like, you're feeling very tired. We don't think you would have
We don't
done
think
it
we'll
on
get
your own.
back.
So
You'd
I'm
have
glad
been
we
asleep at
came.
the services.
Yeah. So I'm glad we came.
Oh, thank you very much.
No, it's okay.
The bed does feel quite comfortable.
You've got your extra pillows up there as well, you know that.
Oh no, I didn't know that. Extra pillows. Bit of art on the wall.
When you
This
turn the
is
lights
kind
off,
of
it
what
goes
you
purple.
used to have, wasn't it, when
Oh,
you
did it?
When I worked at National
worked
Times,
at
yeah.
National Times? Yeah.
Because they used to just ping us in Premier in premiums when you worked away.
Boaty could marry you to Lovebird, Sophie says Pingu. Yeah. Mate rates?
Really?
So,
Mates rates. Mates rates.
oh, I'm free.
Yeah. You get a
Neil's
new boy, you
just
get
a one
sample meal,
Pingu.
calm down.
Sophie's like a jack in a box. Now you see her, now you don't. And well, hello, you lot, says Ivor Spotty Botty. Right, apologies if my feet stink, but I'm going to put my feet up.
You deserve to
Are you,
put your
are you
feet
trying
up.
to hope that your mate comes back?
Which mate?
The one who wanted to see a picture of you barefoot?
Oh, God, I've forgotten about him. Oh, oh God. I'm so tired. But we'll have a nice day tomorrow, won't we?
Yeah, we'll have a good day tomorrorow.
And
Just
some-
imagining Korea.
Change to
without
all
the
chat.
Everything nice.
don't worry about doing anything with Fred the Shed. Just concentrate on putting the exhaust on the ZT and you know, and that'll be enough for tomorrow.
We could cannibalise your exhaust for parts, which I'm sure yours is slightly bigger. We could slide it over on the if Fred the Shed does need an exhaust swap.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
So yours
You
is, I
could
think
do
yours
that
is a 2.2, 2.5 yours is.
That'd be a nice upgrade for Fred the Shed, wouldn't it?
A holy exhaust.
A V6 exhaust. Oh, change to all chat. Yeah, I forgot to do that.
That is not I can't open that. Oh,
It is when you use it properly.
very impressive.
You haven't slept in the bed yet, Boaty says Grace. I prefer Premier Inns because USB points, there aren't any. Mainly baths.
Yep. We got a bath.
Is there a bath?
I love a bath.
Let me have a look at that.
I could sleep in a bath all night, especially here.
Yeah, there's a little
So,
bath.
Boaty, are you going to do a demonstration about how you fell out the bed?
No, I'm not, because that would involve. Well, if you want me to demonstrate on you,
You can. Well, I ain't had enough to drink yet, mate, but you can do it solo.
I'm not giving away my patented side shuffle
I
and
just want
round
to know how you
technique.
fell out the bed.
I've explained to you how I fell out of bed. Right,
You haven't done a very good job. You could do a live demonstration.
okay. Right. Normally, at home, I'm trying to remember exactly now. Normally at home, I'm trying to remember. Right, I sleep on the left-hand side of. I can't remember exactly how it happened.
You sleep on the side of the bed.
She was on this side of the bed,
Right.
and for some reason I got discombobulated, and I thought that there was more bed. So I side shuffled and rammed to the left as I was looking at her. So it was my left, her right. And as I went for the ram,
There
then
was no bed. So as
There-
you
there
came
was-
back
there
to
was-
lock and load.
there was no bed as my knee came down, and so I was just. So basically, right. Can we take the side shuffle?
If anybody.
Do you want a pillow for? Do you want to take a pillow for like the woman in general?
Right. So I'm side shuffle.
So you're going. Go on then, love. I'm gonna grease your baby.
Would you like me to cover you?
No, I don't
Or
do
do you
any
want to
of
see
that.
this? Because I.
And so I was just. So I'm.
Boaty, there is 23 people watching in your life.
So
Hold on. I'm trying to learn this movement.
So I was just going in for the big push.
The finale.
Well, I've done the side shuffle. We come into.
Neil's learning something he isn't doing it
Right?
on me.
And I'm going. So, but as I'm going down into the round, that happened.
Okay,
And,
I get
lifting
you.
on it, and I just went straight down, and it was the same room layout as this. There's a little bed there by the window, and I tried to cling on to her.
Oh my fucking god, exactly,
You've
Joe.
gone for dear life.
I'm gone for dear life, and I just went down, and she very selfishly saved herself.
I don't blame
She
her
had
for
the
saving
bed.
herself.
Good job she kept her tracksuit bottoms on, innit?
Joe's literally crying. He's put on my goss.
Sorry, Joe.
Yeah, sorry, Joe.
It was painful. I hurt myself.
I bet you bloody did. Jesus.
I compromised my little stiffy.
Pegged the floor.
Basically, yeah.
It was like a fucking
Oh dear.
It wasn't my proudest moment.
Oh
I'll
gosh.
never forgive you for farting on me.
Yeah. Right, don't even go there.
No.
Do you know what, guys?
No.
These
No,
two
no,
today,
You.
I
Right,
do
for
not know
starters,
what
you
they've
started
had.
it.
Right, for two
They've
against,
been
for starters, it's two
farting
against one
on
gang
each
the
other. I've got a video of
Nothing will beat the jump fart.
Boaty and Neil farting, shutting me in the car. I gassed it in and I smelt and eaten it.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah. It was when I ran at you in the
Yeah.
services and jumped and
They
farted.
did it
They-
at
a
services.
Good, a good chest height.
Yeah, that was quite a nasty drive-by.
Try.
The bed looks a bit tight for three, says Pingu. They have their own room.
Don't worry, we're not sharing.
We've got a deluxe.
Pink,
Have you?
I've got my own space, don't worry.
Twice a day. Smart telly. Wi-Fi.
Visual podgering guide.
I reckon you should do a series, Guardian's Guide to Podgery.
Headaches are often caused, says Grace, just by lack of fluid stroke water stroke dehydration. Drink a couple of glasses of water. Well, I've got ice in this. That's water, isn't it?
Tonic water.
Yeah, tonic water. Oh, hello, Joe's here. Good evening, Jason, Neil and Sophie. And
Oh,
good evening,
Joe.
Joe. Good evening, Joe. Right, Tracy's still banging on about Premier Inn. Get a room, you and Premier Inn. I love Premier Inn beds and pillows. I actually bought Premier Inn pillows and they're amazing. They do feel alright. Where did you buy Premier Inn
You can go
pillows
off their
from?
website. You can actually get the beds off there.
They're
and
off.
the mattresses.
Yeah, and they're sometimes off. Can't you get them in? No, because that's a different company, is it?
How
So
much is it?
Is it what's the animal called? Of the bed linen stuff. I've got
Duck down.
duck down, is it? I don't know if you
I
can get.
wouldn't get that far into them. You won't want to put your face on them.
Right, I don't like the pillowcases because they're not, well, they're either not the housewife pillowcases or they are the housewife pillowcases. I can't remember which is which, but they've just got the open slot there. They haven't got the envelope slot that you tuck the pillow in.
No, I'm like that.
And I
Oh
insist on
yeah,
having
I like
the.
that.
yeah.
No, you got to have the.
Yeah, because otherwise, if you roll over and like move your pillow around, it ends up sticking half the pillow out.
Oh yeah, it's completely unacceptable. Completely
It's a
unacceptable.
Swiss.
Very good picture quality tonight, says Ivor Spotty Botty. And the reason for that, Ivor, is you are on the iPhone 13. You are not on the normal you're not on the normal live stream phone, which is of course the old iPhone X. You're on the posh one. You're on the 13, so you're getting the best that there is available in Boaty's world. Just a little bit more of this stuff.
They're about to come.
I like how you've come out of the black country and the first thing you buy is Banks's Amber Bitter.
No one can go wrong.
You know what I mean? Try something a bit different.
Hey, leave me alone. I like this stuff.
I've been crying. I ain't gonna lie, I've been crying cider for the past month and a half.
This one's a little bit higher. I wouldn't want to fall
You
out
pulled
of
the
this one.
face when I got the bottle of wine. That's why I put it back.
Well, John's here with us.
I know, Jerry Queen. I'm so.
Is there no USB point on the table under the TV? No, trace there
No.
isn't. There's just a normal 3-point plug,
Yeah.
quite honestly. And it's alright, don't get me wrong, it's just not worth double the price of the Travelodge. And this is just in Milne Row. I mean,
That one, the road from me is £118 tonight.
Yeah. It's quite a
And I've
lot
had a look for
tonight.
tomorrow. Same price.
well, that's Premier Inn for you.
When is
No,
Valentine's
it's your,
Day?
the thing with yours, it's your location.
Well,
It's
whatever.
It's in the middle of a nice
Oh,
scenic
okay.
area.
Yeah, but the real Travelodge is at the
That's a
seaside
second today.
in
Yeah, but it's
beautiful
out
North Wales.
of season.
And it's like 30 quid.
Plus, it's an average of how many rooms are in there as well.
No, whatever.
Hundreds in that one.
I just think the Travelodge is way better value than this. Oh dear. Did you guys get the big rooms again? They did, Joe, I didn't. Visual puzzling guide brought to you by Mr. Boaty. Oh God, I just grabbed a screenie. So good, it's on the Boaty's World group.
Oh no.
Did John get home safely? Well done to you all. You've made him so happy. He did indeed. He did indeed. Good old John, says Pingu, and glad to see him looking well and happy. And speaking of John, here he is. No, I'm on the vodka, Joe. It's my little treat to myself.
Joe, do you remember those? And I got the glasses for nothing.
That's priceless.
I haven't had them tonight.
Trace, you're a legend. That is brilliant. That is brilliant.
Oh, Tracy!
That is brilliant. I love it.
Well done, John, for surviving Boaty's driving. Oh, hello, Joe Harwood is here. What's happening here then? No, Sophie's room isn't the same. Sophie's got the posh room. Right. I might just go to sleep. I can't go to sleep. My head hurts too much. Wait for the painkillers to kick in, and then I'll go to sleep. Ugh. Cheers, darlings.
Cheers.
The comments go quick on there, don't they?
They only pop up for 2 seconds.
You're not in your main account, Joe. That's why I didn't do the Rover Joe inclusive hug. Plus, I'm a bit tired. I got Premier Inn pillows and bought quality cotton, 100% 400 plus count cases. Lovely. I had a great day. Thank you, Boaty and Neil and Sophie, and of course, Captain Mustard. John, you're more than welcome.
More than welcome, John.
Anytime.
And it was
doesn't
lovely
seem
to
like
meet
a bad
you.
Pillow, I have to say. I couldn't accept the pillowcase, but the pillow itself.
The pillows are nice, it's the pillow cat, yeah. I agree with you completely about having the envelope slot in there though.
And I can't remember if that's the housewife pillow or not the housewife pillow. I can't remember
I
which
think
is
the
which.
housewife pillow's the one with the envelope slot in.
Is it?
If my memory serves me right, 'cause my nan used to say that.
Okay. How much is a Premier Inn pillow?
Oh,
Should we have a bet?
Yeah, let's have a look.
I'm going to say for a set 50 quid.
For a set of how many?
4.
50 quid?
I'd say a bit more than that.
Fucking hell. Well, I wouldn't be buying one. I would pay for a pillow like this for 4.
We had good pillows and they were so
I paid
cheap.
20 quid.
Do you remember?
Wrong.
How much?
Go on then.
20 quid I would pay.
Have they got squiggly lines on them? Yep. Okay, I'll go.
£5.
They are firm, fresh pillows.
Nice.
You got a choice of firm or soft.
I'll go
like
for
you, bit like you.
Yeah.
So for a set of 2,
2,
2,
£10.
36 quid.
Fuck that. They've priced themselves
That
out of my
is
market.
so dear.
I've got a set of BHS.
We got some, didn't we? And how much?
No, they were memory foam pillows.
Yeah,
and
but
they
they're really
were off
comfy.
Dudley Market for like a tenner.
They were really comfy.
Oh, no, you only get the best stuff off Dudley Market. Dudley!
Right,
Dudley.
shop at the Boaty, Dale. We'll get them off there for you, don't we?
Did you finish that book that you bought me?
Not yet.
You still, I've read it about 20 times now.
I'm dyslexic and can't read very well. Leave me alone.
Fair point. Do you want me to read it out to you?
Boaty's bedtime books.
Yeah. Make a change from the pornography.
And do you know what I do before I go to bed?
For God's sake.
Is Lenny Henry there too? Haven't seen him.
He's from Dudley as well.
The Prembetadera. Yeah, I just, it's alright. It's alright. It's just, it's no Travelodge Rill, that's all I'd say. You know, I mean, there's no sound of the sea.
We had the sea.
We did, didn't we, at Travel Lodge?
I might say, though, when we come and pick, we picked that 45 up with Joe. I might have a word with Joe. Joe, if you're watching, do you want to go to Rill?
Joe, you want to go to Rill again?
45 up.
Yeah.
Me, you, and Joe.
But
Well,
no,
we're nearly-
with
we're
the
nearly
toys,
there, all
were
Blackpool.
you two fighting
Yeah,
again?
well, look,
That's
Blackpool.
one we want to know.
oh, will Blackpool be open then? Will it be the half price weekend?
Yes.
Yeah, March.
March.
So Pleasure Beach will be open.
Half price?
Harvey Price.
Nice.
And we can go on the Woody.
Nice ball.
Oh yeah, all of the Woodies.
And I can go on my favourite ride of all time.
Which is?
Wallace and Gromit.
I don't know what that is. Is that a new one?
No, it's Wallace and Gromit.
I don't
Sorry,
know.
Joe. When you come up to the yard, smile.
I know Valhalla.
Valhalla's been reopened.
Oh, is it? No.
Did you see what it did?
Refurbished.
Smile.
Oh, okay.
Been refurbished. So we could go on. We could do
I took the original Chinese madam on Valhalla. She hated it.
the genuine.
The original one.
Did she shit her pants?
Miss Wong. No. She was just. She just looked.
Apparently, it's the wettest ride in the UK now.
Okay.
So it should be a laugh.
Yeah, not for a cold
If we
spring
go,
day.
don't
though.
bring spare clothes. And yeah.
We're going on there. Because it's so...
But yeah, I think that could be arranged because obviously from here, Blackpool's only what, an hour
Can I have
away.
a look at the comments?
Oh God, yeah. If that.
Can I have a look? Want to have a look? Because I haven't got mine, please.
Yeah, because we could do that. We could Captain Jack's arcade.
They
got
were
the
amazing,
lights.
weren't they, Joe?
You've
The
got the lights,
cocktails, they
so
were really
that's free.
nice.
I'd rather do.
Oh
Llandud-
no,
I'd
and I
rather
can't,
do
you know the
real
really sad thing?
Llandudno in the
I
Great
can't
Orme.
actually get the drinks tonight because we didn't go in. Maybe next time.
I can't remember the last time I went to Blackpool. I think it was last year for her, but no, we've
Cook a
Yeah, it
meal
was.
on top of the.
Yeah,
cook a meal
Jimmy.
on top of the Great Orme.
Joe Harwood, for some reason.
Oh, evening, guys. Says friend G. Glad you got back to Rochdale, okay? We did.
Yeah.
11:45 we got in, John, and we are buggered. Absolutely buggered. Oh.
I'm glad we came with you, to be honest. Though. That was.
Yeah. I'd have been alright. I'd have done it, but
You'd have been asleep while the end of it.
it would have been a lot harder.
My
without,
plan is when
without
we
the
go back
company.
to our room, go in the bath, PJs on, have my other 2 drinks, and bed. That's my plan.
That sounds like a good one.
Yeah, that does sound like a good plan, to be honest.
I'm just going to take my
Pants off.
take my pants off, climb into bed. I'm quite looking forward to tomorrow now then.
Yeah.
Same here. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Oh, I'll get another lunch video out of it. What's the content? Oh, what am I going to do for the daily diary? You're not going to get a daily diary tomorrow, guys. Sorry. What can I do? I'm here in a hotel. What can I do about that?
Hello, my loves, and you join me in the Premier Inn today.
I suppose that. Oh,
What do you do for daily diaries now?
what do you mean?
I need to sort your channel membership out. It's on the to-do list.
What do you mean? What do I do?
For your daily diaries, so like, do you just tell people what you do through the day? Oh, it's your cooking, isn't it?
Do you not watch them?
She can't. She's
I
not a
can't.
channel
I'm not
member.
a channel member.
You don't need to be.
Don't tell them. Don't tell them that.
Oh.
You're not watching his past videos, are you? I'll set it up for you later.
Yeah.
The daily diaries go out immediately to channel members, and there are no adverts on them. But after 24 hours, they're available to everybody.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, daily diaries just depends what I've done during the day.
I like your cooking ones.
Okay.
I watch your cooking ones all the time. The ones in the afternoon.
Okay, there are 2.
Yeah.
I did a cooking one Saturday and Sunday actually. I did a Saturday brunch and a Sunday lunch.
That steak, that joint you did the other week,
Yeah.
that was nice.
Oh yeah, I need to do that.
That
again.
was gorgeous.
That looks
so nice.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Actually, how does everyone like their steak? I like my medium rare.
Blue or rare. I'm a bit. I like
How about you guys? How do you like your steak?
I like it to be on the rare side.
I always go the French way. I always call it à point, which just means cooked to the
Boaty
perfect.
Boaty. Joe said that he'll message you after the live.
There you go, Joe.
Yeah, à point for me. So that's kind of somewhere in between rare and medium rare.
What's happening tomorrow? We're down the yard. Neil's gonna help sort the cars.
We're going to put a loader exhaust on Stiggy, and then we're going to try and see if we can do a few bits to thread the shed.
Yeah, thread the shed.
I am totally shattered, Joe. I can't tell you how tired I am. It's ridiculous.
Medium rare.
I've had a good day, and it's
been full of laughs.
it's been
Really
it has, and you know it's been lovely on a community level. It's been great because we've made another real life connection from a virtual connection, and that's nice, and it's turned out perfectly.
And it's like I said to you, like with how we got with Joe, and we brought Joe up when Joe didn't know us from Adam. You know, he came.
Don't
to
worry,
us.
Joe. He will. He'll
You know,
sort it out for you.
He came up to us and was like, "Yep, you know, how are you, whatever." And he
And
put
of
a
course,
lot of
I
faith.
picked him up from the train station.
Yeah, and he put a lot
Good
of faith
choice,
in us.
Jimmy. Medium rare's
He
best.
put a lot of faith in us to be not psychopaths.
Yeah, and same with me when I
Yeah.
picked him up from the train station, and then.
Who's the Greenwood again?
Tracy.
Tracy,
But that's the thing.
about your steak?
You've gone and picked him up.
you want one now?
Yeah.
We've seen, you know, we've met him for the first time. He
Go
was very
for it if you want
apprehensive
it.
about showing us where he lived, and then by the end of the
Well,
day,
he's a
showed
bit
us
late,
where
to be
where
fair.
he lived.
Well, it turned out to be It turned out to be lovely. John's a really nice guy.
Absolutely.
You're
brilliant.
welcome, Joe. No problem.
Coped with everything we threw at him. Didn't mind doing a lunch video. Didn't mind doing a live stream.
Didn't mind getting called Stalin.
Stalin. Yeah, he does look like Stalin.
So it was.
I mean, I'm sorry.
The title's got to
no
be
offence.
Mustard and Boaty do lunch with Stalin, Ronnie Cray,
Yeah.
Sophie Alice Baxter.
Sophie Alex Baxter. I'm going to put that as my YouTube name, by the way. I'm going to change it.
I'm going to change it. Sophie Alex Baxter. Or whatever is that right?
It should be that. It should be Mustard and Boaty do lunch with.
Yeah,
Stalin,
that's quite
Ronnie
cool.
Cray and Sophie Alice Baxter.
God, imagine how many views that would get. And then how many dislikes.
Why would you have lunch with that monster? That's not nice. It's only Boaty.
Would you do Sophie Alice Baxter? Oh, good lad. Would you?
Well, I am Sophie Alex Baxter.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh,
Well, that's awkward.
That's all good. Would you do
I get called it by Paul all the time. You know, But
Oh,
I
well,
was young, I wanted it cooked brain, but that's the only because
Yeah, my mum's
my
like that. She wants
mother
it done,
cooked beef now.
well
I know
done.
that's rare medium is best, and oh my god, when you get a good piece,
Tell me about it, Trace. It's lovely.
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 Andrew, I used to work with a dude who because I can't see it because I love her, actually likes pudding.
But honestly,
Putin.
I can actually prefer really good roast beef to steak.
Yeah.
When you get a really good
The one I
joint
can't-
of roast beef and you cook it
Oh,
perfectly.
he looked exactly like Putin.
Oh, look like Putin. Oh, okay.
And what I often do with, if I get a nice small joint of beef,
How you did that when you got it actually like rare in the rarish in the
I
middle?
want
Yeah.
to move.
That looked phenomenal.
it
It really did look phenomenal.
gorgeous.
She hurt myself.
It was gorgeous. And what I like to do is on the Sunday, have roast beef, Yorkshire pudding, blah blah blah, and then on the Tuesday, I have the leftover.
And a sandwich with some mustard.
No, I eat it like
Best
steak
one,
with chips or potatoes, and I make a peppercorn sauce, and I eat it like steak, like sliced steak,
Nice.
and it's beautiful.
That's one thing
So
I've
you
never
get
tried.
two really
fancy
meals
steak.
out.
I would mess up is a steak tartare. I've only ever had it once, but you've got to have a lot of faith in your butcher, haven't you?
A lot of faith, yeah.
That's one thing I didn't do in catering. Doing a steak. I don't think I did it.
I do a good steak.
Yeah, you do a good steak. You do a good curry, good steak, good momos.
The gibomos.
The gibble momos.
Everyone has to try gibbon on momos.
Gibomos were not they were okay, they weren't a great success.
We're going to have to do some cooking challenges, aren't we?
I love it.
Set up an outdoor kitchen and do some
I'd be-
do
Well,
some
we've
cooking
got
challenges.
cooking, haven't we, as well?
Mustard's up for
soon?
that as well, except he's never allowed out to play.
Neither's his wife.
Well, this is it.
Do you reckon she's let her out the cage yet? For a early commute?
I don't
Nah,
know.
too late now.
It's all very weird. There's something very odd going on. I mean, I'm his best friend. I've been his best friend for 2 years,
You're his best friend and his worst enemy.
You'll
and
be
he's never allowed me inside his house.
really,
That's a bit weird, isn't it?
yeah.
No, I think he's just a private person. I don't think
No, that's
I don't
like
think it's weird.
I
That's
do.
not, no, that's not weird.
Well, you'd let your best friend
Because
obviously come in.
You've got
surely.
no, because you've got to think that's where his kids live, and that's
Yeah, but his kids knows Boaty.
yeah. But you've got to think he's got his work and everything, and then he's got to have a private life as well. It's like when I get back from work, I just switch off.
True.
That's me time, not work.
Yeah.
You've got to
We
be able
don't
to
have
split
our
the
time
two.
all together all the time.
No, but you've got to learn to split the two.
Yeah.
The two from
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, but when
to-
Mustard comes to my place,
I don't know. I haven't got a clue.
when we do something at my place, he comes in, he makes himself at home, he makes his own tea, he knows where the tea is, he knows where his mug is,
Well,
helps
say,
himself.
Just say, stay there.
He goes to the bog. does whatever he wants to do. He's eaten meals in my place. He's done live stream there. And yet, when we have to do something that involves going to his house, I have to stay in the street.
Yeah,
There's
that
no
is a bit
come in, have a
weird.
cup of coffee. No,
I
none of that.
don't know.
Nobody.
I don't really know.
The thing is, I think the yard's his place for doing that, and his house.
Your
is
place,
place
Boaty, is
for
like
doing that.
Mustard's yard.
So I think keeping the two different, it keeps his home life separate from his work life. If you know what I'm saying, because
But why? What is the big secret?
we will never know.
What is he terrified of people finding out about?
The giant vacuum cleaner.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get Susan on a
Joe
lunch
earlier,
video.
but I don't know if you've seen it. He put, Neil, don't forget to look at the side mystery car, please. With that,
It's in the works.
Tracy put, I like mine more read and rare, yep. Thanks,
Boaty, will you be at Pride of Longridge this year? Almost certainly not.
You are.
Oh God, I said I would. Yeah, you
I
said you'd
used
give me
to work
50
with
quid.
Yeah, that's the bet.
Yeah, I'm going to be at Pride of Longridge this year. Neil's paying me £50 to go.
And I'll tell you what, I'll cut you a deal.
Let me see Joe's comment. He put, I'm so glad to meet you guys, you're the best.
Great.
We love you,
really
Joe.
nice.
We love you, Joe.
We do love you, Joe.
But yeah, I'll cut you a deal then. I'll supply the merch.
Bertie, will
Up to the
you
value
be
of
at the
£50,
Pride
whatever
Longridge
profit
this
we
year?
make.
Yeah, he
It's
will.
all yours.
We'll get him to go. Don't worry.
Done.
Shit, I'm going to Pride of Longridge. Fuck me.
No thanks.
I don't have to enjoy it, do I?
Yes, you have to pretend like
Oh,
you're enjoying it.
are
You
you
have to
think-
walk around with a smile on your face at a
Is he doing his merchandise stuff there or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, if anybody's going, you'll have to buy Boaty's merchandise stuff to help him out.
Yeah, but everybody's nice to people who buy their merch. Can't I be a little bit different? Right, you be the person buying the merch.
Your past Boaty don't.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know, just pretend to look on the table and say, oh, that's interesting.
excuse
Ask me
me,
if I've got
excuse
any
me.
merch. Ask me if I've got any merch.
You got any merch, sir?
Yeah, it's on the table there.
Alright, down to the stickers.
£10.
It's a bit much.
Yeah, and
I'll take 12.
I ain't got 12. I've got 2. You can have 2 for 15 quid. 1 for each side of the car.
Your past merchandise.
Alright,
Happy days.
there you go.
Mustard's house
£15, please.
is
Stick on.
his family's privacy.
No,
I get it.
Okay.
Yeah, Trace.
I'll have my sticks back now. Now, give
But
me
it's a
£15.
bit wrong that Boaty has to stay outside and he's back
Give
out.
me
But
the 15.
I will do.
I don't really know. I
Give me
don't want
Thank
to
you very
say
much.
anything. It's
Now,
Do
so,
you reckon we could
Something
like do a thing
face.
saying a boaty insult?
go away now. Fuck
Boaty
you
must
and everything you
not
stand
let you in
Leave.
the house
Be
because
gone.
you're a clever
Do you reckon we could do
for.
that?
Off you go.
A boaty
Jimmy.
insult.
On your way.
I just see this little kid caught with a
I've
fiver.
got
I've
mates
Fuck
who
you,
have
son.
never
Fuck
been
your
in
auntie.
my house, but I also have done that. I've never been to their house. It's just personal
Have you?
preference, I think. Yeah, probably. Probably it's Frank. We don't know. I've got mates. Yeah, read that just some. Pride of Longridge turn up looks. Below.
Turn up, look bewildered.
Turn up, look bewildered. Yeah, totally.
Totally.
Insult the customers.
Um,
That would. Can we have that on
Sean
a t-shirt? Fuck
couldn't
you and
see
everything you
this-
stand for.
couldn't see then,
Fuck you
saw
and your
you
auntie.
were live. Yeah, we're live. Only for a bit though, because Boaty's tired. But I don't know, because he's at the
Fuck
box,
your
so
auntie.
he might be alright, right?
I want that on a t-shirt.
We'll see how he
I'd
goes.
wear that all the
Fuck
time.
your auntie.
Oh, it'll be my first time to go this year, and also the first time I've had a rover.
What car shall I take to
Oh,
POL?
Frank, what rover have you got?
You reckon?
I'd be
No,
interested to
the only
actually
one.
know, because I might come
The
round,
only
because I
one.
might be helping Boaty with his
No, it's the Metro
merchandise.
Runners Club are always a bit.
So that'll be interesting.
Okay.
I'll come and say hi.
They're over the one side.
Hi,
can call me
James
Paul, I'll take it.
Cameron this
I don't know. I
is
didn't
the
know I was
Drunk
coming until
Hotel
earlier
stream.
today.
I'm actually doing really well today. I was gonna get a bottle of wine with some lemonade, just cheap Tesco lemonade, but Neil was like, no.
Obviously, Project Nigel.
So I didn't get that.
Oh,
So I got
yeah.
myself 5 of these,
Or measuring them.
I might just-
and
I
have a
might
guess
do
how
that
much they
before
were
we
in
put
Tesco.
that
I'll
Uh,
get you on there the night before. So
Tell
you
Boaty
come down
that
with me, Jack, me and Joe,
Sean
and the
is
garage,
here,
put you
so-
in and all that.
oh, I will do Trace. I'll tell him now. Trace has just put. Tell Boaty that.
He's a tosser.
Is
Both
it
you are
Sean? Cein? Sean.
Yeah.
Sean is here. So.
What?
She told me to tell you. She told me to
Sean's
tell you. Sean's here. James, did you read my comment about your box goodies?
Oh
As
gosh,
my
Sean is
little
here. How
sick-
absolutely lovely.
Yeah,
Sean, my dear chap, what are you doing up at this ungodly hour? It is far too late. Far too late, dear boy, but lovely to have you here. Welcome. Forgive me, I'm absolutely... I'm not on the ball tonight. I'm absolutely shattered. It is now... God, it's 25 to 1.
Sean's just want to tell Boaty that after all the advice from my views, I've decided not to get an air fryer.
I
I
did...
don't blame you, to be honest, they're not that good.
Obviously, Sean, I watched the video and oh, and while I've got you live, thank you so much for the massive shout out you did. I've had a lovely little surge of subscribers and commenters, and that was really very kind of you, and I really do appreciate it. And I'll thank you properly in a video as well. I saw all of the comments, and I think that we were basically correct that an air fryer, and we need to do that, an air fryer, it's a tiny convection oven.
Yeah, that's all it is.
That's all it is with, and I presume it's fan cooled.
It's a fan called heat exchanger.
Yeah.
So it's just a small oven, a small fan oven, effectively.
Yeah, but it doesn't use any oil to fry, which is why
Yeah,
it's
you don't put oil in it.
But it's not frying. It's not frying. It's a bloody oven. Now, as I said,
It's not healthier.
as I said on the original live, I've been using that cooking technique years and years and years before air fryers ever became a thing. Whenever I've been on my own, I've always used a small tabletop oven because it just seems common sense rather than using a great big oven.
Yeah.
But also because I can get different results, and I've noticed this, and that's why I've persevered with one. I get different results with a small tabletop oven than I do with a main oven.
Yeah, because you firing that big oven up for
You're
a
so
few
making
handfuls
a
of
lot
chips will cost you, say, 50p. But that
No, not
tabletop
just in
oven will
terms-
cost you 25, but it can be quicker.
Not just in terms of the cost, I get different results in terms of the cooking.
And the taste.
And now, no, not in terms of the taste, in terms of the process. And now I realise that it's because my little oven, my little tabletop oven, is effectively what they are now calling an air fryer.
Yeah.
It's small, it's a fan oven. It's a fan convection oven that's a lot smaller. And purely by accident, after I got fed up with the idea of a deep fat fryer, which I experimented with many years ago, and since then I do all of my chips in the oven. I love homemade chips.
Good night,
I do.
John.
They're a massive treat for me, and I've always done them in the oven. And what I do is I soak the potatoes, get rid of as much of the starch as possible, so give them a jolly good chip them,
Yep.
leave the skin on, soak them. Then I parboil them, not too far, a little bit of a parboil. And then they go into the little oven tray. I spray them with olive oil. I season them, and they go into my little tabletop oven.
Which is basically doing exactly what an air fryer does.
Which is basically doing exactly what an air fryer does. So, judging from the comments, Sean, and everything else I've gleaned, it would seem that we were perfectly correct. An air fryer is just a fancy schmancy fashionable term for a thing that we probably don't need. But what I absolutely would recommend to you would be a tabletop oven rather than using your main one. If for no other reason, partly because you will get all of the effects that you would hope to get from an air fryer, but also because of the quite considerable cost saving when it comes to your bills. Obviously, I know that, as do I know that you live alone, and the idea of finding up that great big massive oven for one small meal, if you're batch cooking, then fair enough, it's cost effective. But if you're just doing a little bit of something or other, and again, like you, I like to cook fresh daily. And I just find those little tabletop ovens are extremely convenient, save a lot of energy, which means that they're better for the environment as well. And in terms of
Thunberg, calm down.
and
Driving around in a V6 all day and then you start going on about
oh,
environmental
well, that was a
pollution.
car, so that's different.
Environmental pollution there, sir.
Yeah, okay, right. That is a very good point. Now,
I could get through. I've got an argument for that.
right. Well, listen to mine.
I can
first.
tell you why a Tesla.
Listen to my argument first.
Go on then.
Right. I'm a petrol head. I own a fleet of petrol cars and one diesel Land Rover.
We don't talk about diesels on this show.
I'm not Joseph Lloyd Webber. Joseph Lloyd Webber. I'm not allowed to call him that. He gets very upset.
Does it?
Yeah. Right.
You're not the beige bomber then?
He doesn't know he's called the beige bomber. Don't get me into trouble. I'm doing lunch with him in a couple of weeks, or maybe next week. I can't
Be
remember when it
careful
is.
what you are saying.
Can I come?
No, you can't.
I'll bring my diesel there.
Okay. Here is a good question for you guys. A moral question. I like cars. I have a small collection of cars. I have. How many have I got?
We will get to your comments in a sec, guys.
Have I got 9?
Barry, the Brian, Stigbert, Sheeson, Melanie, Sir Richard and Lady Morris, the MGF,
Wet leg.
Miss Boo,
Wet leg rum titty biscuits. Boo. Yeah.
Sean had his own opinion, by the way, about his
Stigbert.
air fryer.
Stigbert.
there's another one.
What I don't like
Petra.
about a fire
Oh, Lewis Hamilton.
is
Yeah. Nelson Baker.
the progress of an
Oh,
air
God.
fryer does result.
Right, apparently I have 9 cars. I didn't realise I had that many. I need to get rid of some. And none of them are electric, and
They're electrically assisted.
they are electrically
Got an
assisted.
alternator on.
And some of them are rather large and powerful and
Oh, hold on. 10.
thrusty. What 10?
No, I've already said the 45. My bad.
You said some written
Yeah,
Lady
Sir
Morris.
Richard and Lady Morris.
Yeah,
I just saw them.
Frank just said is that a ZTIC Neil has. Yeah, he has a ZTT. Frank. In Fire Fast Red.
So the question is, I have a number of cars in my collection. Now, if I choose to do certain things that are good for the environment, does that make me a hypocrite for owning cars and then doing other things that are good for the environment? Or does that make me a good citizen because I mitigate the fact that I own several cars by doing other things that are good for the environment?
Now,
I would argue the latter rather than the
my
former.
argument with it is,
Andrew's got his opinion.
and my
Which
opinion.
Andrew? Spotty Butty?
Andrew
Buttigieg.
Buttigieg. That's either Spotty Butty.
Yes.
So my opinion
I'm
is.
going to get some vodka while Neil gives us his opinion.
So you go.
I'm getting a little bit drunk now.
Yeah, I've down 4 cans of beer. I'm relatively merry. So, Joe Bloggs walks into a Tesla dealership and orders his Tesla. They then have to get the lithium from Africa, send it to Japan to make it into batteries to be able to send to Tesla to make into the actual battery packs, to then send it back to Japan, sell it at a Japanese Tesla dealer. So that battery has probably done in excess of 30,000 miles before it's even saw a car.
Right.
How is that environmentally friendly when the trucks, the freight ships that they go on, and all the stuff inside the actual factory run on diesel? And then you have the carbon to actually make the body shell, and then the carbon to ship the car from America to Japan. How is that environmentally friendly?
Okay, well, I will add to your argument by saying that my cars are all what are now termed modern classics.
Are you a retro classic though, or a vintage?
Joe has got a question actually.
Vintage is pre-war.
Joe has a question.
Our Joe?
Yes, Joe.
Wobble Dick.
Joe.
No, Wobble Dick.
Wobble Dick.
Wobble Dick.
He said, "What cars are you gonna sell, Jason?"
I can answer that one. The Melanie Minge bag is going up for sale almost immediately. Brian is going up for sale, spares or repairs, or will go to the scrapyard. What else am I selling?
You're not selling Minge bag.
What do you mean I'm not selling Minge
Not
bag?
selling Minge bag.
I've got to sell Minge bag.
You ain't selling Minge bag.
Why you want it? Oh,
Do I?
You're not selling Minge bag.
guys, here's another car. So we have
Apparently
ZTT.
I'm not selling
We
Minge
have
bag.
the Rover red one we're going to have off Paul tomorrow. And now he's deciding to have another one. I don't know where he's going to put all these cars. It's stressful.
I'd like you to have that car.
I like that car.
Okay,
I very much like that car.
I'll do you a proper deal on it.
You won't do me a proper deal. You have me pants down and very ankles and side shuffling.
I won't have your pants all the way down your ankles. I'll have them down to your knees. You're my mate. I'm not going to take them down to the ankles.
Oh
There's a limit.
What, past the ankles?
Yeah.
You don't get rid of that car. I can tell you that for free.
Okay.
We'll get to the comments in a bit, guys. There's quite a lot we've got to try to catch up with.
Okay. Which cars am I getting rid of? Well,
Boo.
or I would think of getting rid
Jimmy
of.
put buy Boaty, sell all your cars and buy one good one.
You've got loads of good ones. They just need
I've got loads of
That's
good
what
ones.
Jimmy put. He
the
put
Metro
buy
would
one
be a
and
good
get
car once you change that sensor, and that's literally what it looks like.
Lemo, older cars that are well
I think the
managed
Metro is a keeper.
will be more
That is an
eventually
appreciating asset,
friendly than
I think Stigfoot is a keeper.
progress of
100%.
buying a new
I would
EVS.
be interested in getting involved with Stiggy.
I
Really?
agree, Andrew,
I would
on
be
that
very
actually.
interested.
As
I
in
do very agree
Spending a
on
lot
that,
of time
100%.
getting involved. As in
For
back
me, look, because I don't drive,
the way it should be.
I
I'd
would
be
love
very
to.
interested in keeping Stiggy down.
And I might
Yeah,
drive,
yeah,
and
over a
if
couple
I
of
had the
Right.
choice, I
I
would
mean,
buy over a
getting
Rover
in,
or an
as you
MG
should do.
because I love to keep them on the roads.
Okay.
Not being funny.
I wouldn't go out there
It's a nice car,
spending
isn't it?
so much money
Oh,
on a brand new Rover,
I think Dick and
Rover,
Dum Dum's
like-
probably a keeper.
the big ones, or any other car, because it's just so much money. So I'd buy a Rover off Paul and Boaty,
That'd be my fault.
or I'll buy an MG.
No, the Metro. I love the
So that's my
Metro.
plan.
Oh, actually, no. Yeah, maybe. No, you're probably right.
Quite a few then.
Back in the
Yeah, quite a few,
I
Joe.
can't
Quite a
keep
few.
Minge bag though because it's a.
Thanks,
I can
Andrew.
keep wet leg. I can't keep Minge bag.
And keep it in the community.
Oh, we can do that. Yeah, absolutely.
We can keep it safe.
Okay.
Stiggy's coming back with me for a few months.
Oh, thank you, Joe.
And I will.
It's
I
the
will get
truth.
that car.
Like,
I will-
people
I will-
out there,
I will
they have
drive
their
that car for at
learning
least
tests and they just
2
want to
months
buy
of it,
brand new
and then I
cars.
can return it back as it was.
And I just
Really?
don't see the point in it because it's just so much money. I mean, you can go out there, buy an older car, and buy a Rover or an MG that will last for a
And I
very
mean,
long
I
time.
will get it to.
Yeah, okay, the parts are rare,
It deserves
but
it, doesn't it? It deserves
you can
it.
eventually find them. You just gotta keep looking and having a look. So yeah, it's quite interesting. We'll just see, maybe next year or the year after I might learn how to drive. Because I'm in the process of getting a new home for myself.
If
So
The
yeah,
way it drives.
exciting.
the kind of owner that you are, and the fact that we're good mates, if you wanted any of my cars, you could have them.
You know,
So-
I'll keep them, right?
Yeah. So don't even think about that. Just understand and be aware that any of my cars, any of them, if you wanted them, they'd be yours.
Good.
I'd have your pants down, but
Of course. I wouldn't expect it any other way.
I'm missing quite a lot going on here.
I used to work with a dude who looked exactly like Putin, says Ivor Spotty Botty. Boaty mustard won't let you into his house because you're a kleptomaniac. Your place, Boaty, is like Mustard's yard. That's kind of a point, yeah. I've got mates, says Frank G, who have never been in my house, but I also have some that I've never been to their house. It's just personal preference, I think. Are they really mates? You've never been to their house and they've never been to yours.
I've got some good mates who have never been in their house.
They sound more like strangers.
No, chap I went to college with, I've known him since 2014.
So is it me
I've
being
been
weird,
there.
thinking that, you know, when you're really good mates with somebody,
No,
you'd go in and
I
have a
don't-
cup
I
of tea
don't
at their
think-
house?
No, we used to have a beer on the wall outside mine. He never came. It was a mutual rule. He never
yes,
came in.
because
mine.
he didn't like going into your home, even though
Were you living on
you
your own at the time?
offered.
Oh, he came in when I lived with with
Your
my ex. Yeah.
Crazy nonsense.
So where were you living when he didn't come in?
sorry.
At my mum and dad's.
Oh, well, that's different. You
Where
don't
you,
go
pick,
into
where
some...
you picked me up from today.
Right, you don't go into somebody's mum and dad's house.
Yeah, but he's
obviously.
like family.
Oh, it's still, you know.
Still, no. Genuinely, my mum and dad adore him, treat him like a son.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but it's different going into, because you're not going into your mate's house, you're going into your mate's
You've
parents'
been
house.
in Dave's house,
That's
haven't
different.
you? Mum and Dad's house.
Yeah, cheers to mention him.
What?
Yeah, I have been in his house.
So you wouldn't have thought it weird when when you were around at mine, you wouldn't have thought it weird if I said, right, I'll just go in and sort this out, you stay out there.
Maybe in your old house.
No, different, because I'm a follower of yours. You're not. You don't know who I am. I could be anyone for all you knew.
Yeah,
Bear in
but
mind how you met me.
how long have
How
we
did
known?
I meet you?
I was
Oh, it was
going.
Grinder, wasn't it?
Yeah, go on. You were a young Filipino man. Sitting in my area. And then you turned up and went, fuck you know.
In for a penny, in for a pound. I've come all this
I
way.
thought, you know what, I've travelled 100 miles. It's got to be worth it.
Might as well carry on.
Why are you coming to Pride of Language as well, Joe?
Yeah, Joe's going for our language with us.
Oh, I didn't even know. That's cool.
But yeah.
Pride of Longbridge, says Trace. Turn up, look bewildered. Absolutely. Oh, Joe, bless you. You've sent a box of goodies. That's very kind.
So where?
My house, apparently. And they might need a signature. Not a problem as long as I'm there. I'm starting to get hungry now.
Where's my box of goodies? I took the window out.
Tray.
Your box of goodies is sitting right there.
Hold on. No, hold on.
Look,
Hold on.
and she's fine.
Hold on. I took the window out of your car, Joe.
Is that a metaphor?
No, I'll be smashing his back door. We don't know if you don't.
Oh, no.
And by that I mean put my boot through it.
Oh God, we didn't need that.
No, he won't, Joe. He won't.
He knows I'm
You
not
know,
gonna do
you know what he's like with you. He has a joke.
I was on the phone to him and you pulled up, to be honest.
Well, Joe, I didn't even know that you was coming, so it was news to me. So
I'll be honest, I arm wrestled this man at the end of the lunch video, and I don't really want to think about this because I might not sleep. But if he tried to sexually assault me, I'm not sure I could fight him off.
I'm sorry, Trace. I'm not going
There's a
too
lot of,
quick
there's
back
a
and
lot of
forwards.
things like
I'm
that,
sorry.
like, you know,
That's a
Do you want me to move
concerning
forward a
thought.
bit? Is that better? But then you can't see Neil.
the joke is like
Jump the Lion King, jump over. Lion King.
the
I'll
bloke
have
who
to
said
see
he,
because Trace is saying
course
I'm
it will,
going
yeah.
too fast.
I'll move for you, Trace. I'll sit by Neil.
There you go.
if I ever did somebody who was a bit more like weight trainy than me, my fat would just sink into their abs and they wouldn't be able to move.
My back door is not open for businesses, thank you, Neil.
That thing blows like a gable door in a bloody wind.
I like looking at the pictures. It's better than the stream. Jimmy put. Neil, Sophie, what are the track-suited options look like tonight on the Purple Palaces? Huh? Not reading that one.
Oh, lots of comments to catch up with here. Lots of comments.
Oh, track-suited options.
Tracksuit options. Oh, she
There was one. There was one in the main. There was one in the main office, wasn't there?
There was, and she would have been perfectly acceptable.
Oh, okay.
She was on
Can I just say, this is in my fucking name. So if any poddering lube is up the walls
Hello,
or...
Mustard Andrew put.
I'm too tired.
Too
If
tired.
you fire anything up these walls and I'll get a bill for you, I'll be coming round your house to do the same.
Boaty, would you please move the camera towards me and Sophie and away from the paint?
Yeah, well, I'll move the chair that Sophie put there.
Sorry.
And I'll do that.
Is that better, Trace? Painting and move the chair.
Yeah.
There you go, Trace. Just
Excuse
moved
me.
it for you so you can see us now.
I should have bought 8 cans of fucking stuff.
You didn't move it, I moved it.
Paul, why won't you let Boaty in your house?
I'm probably scared he's going to set
Oh
a camera
God,
up
now
and
we
lose
started
something.
something.
Oh, you know
I
I do
agree,
that, don't you?
Trace.
Yeah.
Thank
I mean,
you.
to be
Much
fair, I
better,
did do a
perfect.
bug review at the yard, didn't I? Have you ever watched that?
I've been on the bog in the yard and trust me, that
Well,
thing's...
what have you
watch
guys
my
been up
review.
to today?
Is it when you
In
had
your
you
spare time,
having
if
a
you
dump
had
or you were
day
doing it?
work, if you chilled.
My best work ever.
These are not sound effects.
Limmy, would you?
Where do we get to? Okay. Hopefully the weather's decent for POL. Yeah. Well, fingers crossed.
Well,
Guys, Boaty will have to read through because Neil's phone is on 5%. And
John's
it's
off.
red,
I'll catch
so-
you on the live tomorrow, guys. Thanks for now. Bye for now, says John. Good night, John. Cheers to you. Lovely to meet you today. It was, today was quite an important day in terms of our little community. Because, as I said before, it was another day where a connection that was only virtual became, real life.
And he's a lovely bloke.
And that's important. He's a lovely,
Absolute pearler of a bloke.
Yeah. Yeah.
We ain't got a bad word to say about him. Everything he's done.
He has gone to bed, by the way.
Right. Well, so he did.
All right, then we can slag it off.
We're
No
not
problem.
gonna-
He's a bastard.
He's lovely. And, it's important. I think that it... now, obviously, John is a particular case. As the regular watchers know, over the previous month or couple of months, well, actually, it's like 3 months now, isn't it?
3 months he has.
I mean, he's just had health issue after health issue, and some of them have been seriously scary. We're talking about strokes, heart attacks, tumours,
Everything that could have been thrown at him.
yeah, what the poor guys had. So this one was really, really special, and how can I put it? I'm
touched.
He did tell me today when you guys were in the garage, he said that he has to go for the operation next week, and he's a bit emotional and scared. But I was supporting him, and I said, all you've got to do is just keep strong and keep going. And there's people beyond you being there for you.
We're all there for anybody in the group.
Yeah.
I'm humbled, and I think it's lovely that all too often things that happen online, keyboard warriors work in 2 ways, don't they?
Yeah.
You have the people who are much more unpleasant on a keyboard than they would be in real life.
Yeah.
But also you have the people that say that are much more pleasant than they would be in real life. And they will say, oh yeah, we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this, blah, blah, blah,
Promise
blah,
you the
blah, blah.
world and produce nothing.
Promise you the world. And then when it comes to actual real life, not so much.
Yeah, but we're not
Doesn't
like that in
happen.
this group. We're not, none of us are like it.
No.
None of us.
And it's just lovely that we've that through the community we've pushed something through from being theoretical into being physical and actual. And
Despite things going haywire halfway through.
Yeah,
I mean, we had a few complications with it.
We did.
We've overcome them. I mean, don't get me wrong. We had to share the driving on the way back just because you got a bit tired, and you said, "Do you want to have a drive in it?"
Yeah.
A subtle hint to say, "I'm getting a bit knackered now. Do you want to take over for me?"
I did want you to have a drive as well.
And I'm glad I did. But in terms of safety, I said to Sophie, I says, the last thing I wanted to do was get, oh yeah, we'll get my car and go down to the hotel and be sat here like, oh, we'll be back in a bit, and keep checking out on. It's 1 o'clock, he'll be texting in a minute. I'd have been alpha area going, oh my god.
Panicking, because if we did do that, we'd be sitting here everything else saying, look, we'd be going,
It's the same as when,
is he okay
when
in
Joe
5
leaves from us.
seconds?
Yeah,
We always make sure he texts us when he's on the way, like yourself. Services. I'm home now. I'm all safe.
Yeah, I
Just
just
to make sure
mentioned Joe when he went from.
Just to make
from
sure
And
Manchester.
I'm so glad to know we actually did that, because he's actually tired. He's knackered.
I'm beyond knackered.
He's beyond knackered. So
Me
I'm
thankful.
so glad that we've helped him out with. He's sleeping here tonight. He hasn't got to drive all the way back home.
Oh yeah, I
So
should
I'm
say
so
that
glad.
the fact that I'm actually here tonight rather than having to go home and is entirely thanks to Neil. This hotel room came courtesy of these guys. So
Yeah, we paid for it.
thank you.
And it's more than
Thank you
that.
Because if you thought that would have been a 2 hour, being a 3 hour drive,
Yeah.
it's no good for you, mate. No good for you.
And it means that we get tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we get a nice lunch, we get to bugger about in the yard.
The longer it's going though,
We
the more I'm adding to this order.
We can pull Mustard's trousers down.
I hope he wears his new t-shirt.
Oh yeah. I wish I brought mine.
Mustard approved.
It's been a really good day and
It has. It's been heartwarming, enjoyable.
heartwarming, yeah.
Knackering, tired.
And the nice thing is, it's like Joe. Like with Joe went out on a
win.
A whim.
Massive win.
As did we, to some extent. And John has done the same, and it's worked. And as with Joe, there'll be another time, and another time.
But Joe's
And it's just putting some concrete.
Yeah, but like I said, Joe's coming up next month.
Yeah.
We're gonna sort another date out to get to the seaside.
Yeah.
We took him to Wales. He's never been to Wales.
That's
That was
true.
his first time going to Wales.
I want to take him, Joe.
You want to take him where?
Don't take this the wrong way, but
Want to take you up the rail?
I want to take you up the Great Orme, darling.
The great
Oh,
what do you
wait.
think about
Dun, 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 dun.
No, what I was meaning by, we've had a really
Where are
big
you
day.
going, Joe? Well, I'm heading up north, Mum.
But Joe did two.
And
That was his promise to take me
An
to the
elderly
Great Orme.
drunken priest who
Joe
wants
did,
to take me up
Joe
the
did
Great
two
Orme.
travels because he came here, then he went back home, drove all the way
And
back
then he came
home.
up and met us. Bear
Then
in
he
mind,
came and met us.
he'd never met me or spoke to me before, bar text. And pulled up outside my house and went, "You
That
alright,
was
mate?"
very brave
I was
of you,
like,
Joe.
yeah, yeah.
Very, very brave.
First time me and Joe met, we were like,
Joe is brave. The first
He
time
is really brave.
The first time I met Joe was I picked him up from the railway station. He's in a place where he's never been before. He's meeting a man he's never met before. And his first words were an outrageous insult.
Yeah.
I can't remember what he said. Joe will
I
remember.
can tell you what he said, but it'd get you live demonetized.
I've seen
Oh, will it?
where
It
he
starts
stayed
with
as
seeing
well
ends
in
with them.
Wolverhampton.
Oh,
by the way.
is that what he
Yeah.
I remember
Joe,
he
I've
Hello.
seen the hotel where you
Show
stayed and he
uniform
came
November
over
Tango.
ours.
And we were like, I was like,
Absolute horrible
and then it was
place.
just the initial reaction of this
We
plant's
need
an
to find it
arse.
somewhere better.
And then after a bit, like, you get
because
to
my
know
course,
somebody inside and out.
They've
and
had
he's
problems
a
with them
stunning
as well.
chap.
Oh, Joe is
It's
lovely.
crazy.
He's a stunning chap. He really is.
I was just saying to Joe
I mean-
about the hotel. I've seen it, and my course have had problems with the hotel, even though they've been over the road. And
Oh, that
it's
donkey stopped him when he stopped
It is
over
a
the road.
horrible place.
So we'll find you somewhere better,
But
Joe.
no, Pride
Don't
of
you
Longbridge
worry.
will, before Pride of Longbridge, we'll have like a, we'll have a mini meet up my unit.
Oh, that would be nice.
So we'll get a couple, we can get about 4 or 5 cars at mine.
That'd be cool. I like that idea.
I might have a word with Paul about me, you and Paul. We'll book a travel lodge like where all the YouTubers go, because I know Joe's on about doing that.
Oh, Mustard popped in at some point.
Oh,
He's probably
hi,
got
Oh,
Mustard.
he pops in,
Hi, Mustard.
and we'll clean the cars up my unit and then get to the hotel.
Sounds a good plan to me, darling.
Oh, Mustard explained why he won't let me into his house. He says it's because he's afraid that I'll piss in the fish tank.
He'd be
Should we do that
scared to
tomorrow?
piss.
Yeah,
No!
In the one in the unit.
yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Paul, cover the unit.
Paul, hide the fish from these two.
Me and him are just going to walk in and simultaneously start pissing in the fish tank.
The poor fish are gonna die.
They won't. They'll be fucking 6'6" by the time they by the day's end.
Oh dear.
There was a comment there. Oh yeah. Sean says, what I don't like about air fryers is this bit of research. Quote, the process of air frying does result in the formation of certain compounds, like acrylamide, that are linked to cancer development.
Yeah.
I've seen that in more than one place.
What? So it can cause cancer?
I
An air fryer?
In very small, it's like microwaving.
yeah.
Microwaving can cause cancer over
No
prolonged.
way.
Yeah. It's radiation.
It is.
It's in a small scale.
Yeah.
But you've got a Schrodinger box wrapped around it so it doesn't emit any radiation waves. But a microwave is, in theory, a dangerous thing.
I'm reasonably convinced
I am
that air
not going to
fryers
buy an
are
air
just
fryer now
fat
after
and
you
wank.
said that now.
That there's no frying going
You
on.
go
I'm not
back.
doing
You go back
that.
50 years to when you were knee high to a grasshopper.
50. Fuck.
So you're telling me it's
So
more
chip
better
pans.
than putting the oven on?
Chip pans were the thing. Everything you wanted to do, cook it in a chip pan.
Yeah.
You want chips? Chip pan.
Yeah.
You want something else? Chip pan.
Yeah.
Lard.
Yeah, but it's
You look
all
at how
full of
people lived.
grease.
You look at how people lived back then. In that generation of people,
My
they were a
mum-
lot healthier than people who live today because of Mackey's, Greg's, KFC, convenient food.
It's
Yeah,
true.
but my mum
It's true.
gets a pan, takes the old oil and then put new oil in.
Yeah, but
But
back,
that's full of fat.
you go back to the 60s when like in America, when McDonald's wasn't really a thing, and they
It's true.
cooked, and they
People were
cooked
healthier.
everything properly.
Yeah.
There wasn't fat people. There wasn't people who were
Bigger.
The
bigger built.
obesity crisis.
The obesity crisis
is-
happened when KFC, McDonald's,
Yep.
Greg's, Subway, Burger King, and all these came about was because of the convenience of, oh, I'll pop in there and get me tea.
That's true.
Tell
Now
me.
then, here's a topic for debate at a time when we should be doing something else. When I was at school, there were, in my year, there was, I'm trying to be absolute, there was one fat kid, and he was known as the fat kid. In a whole year, hundreds of children, one overweight child, and that was normal, and he was known as the fat kid because being fat was abnormal.
This is really
Different.
baffling me, guys.
Weird.
Sorry
Yeah, but
for the
the thing is, when
action
I was
drama
in
faces,
school,
but what?
there was always
That's how it was when I was a kid.
Multiples.
Nobody was fat. There was one fat kid in my whole year, and he was known as the fat kid. His name was Alan Williams. I can remember his name. That's how
That
unusual.
sounds like-
That's how unusual he was, because nobody else was fat. And now,
KFC and
You
How
look
many-
at- you
how
look
many
at the
fat
con-
kids
you look
are
at the
there?
amount of convenient food there is and how many calories are in that food. There's no There's no.
But do
escape.
people
I mean, it's not
actually
just
sit
the
there and
food.
read every food they buy?
No, it's the consumer.
It's other
It
things
says
as well.
part of a balanced diet.
When I was
Together
a
for-
kid,
Don't know
when
what
I
it
was a
was.
kid, right, for a start, we would walk to school. We didn't get taken to
I
school
walked
in
every
four
day.
before,
Or if you don't walk, I had to get a bus.
right? But we walked.
Okay.
No lift, no bus. For a second, when we weren't at school, we went out and we walked and we ran
Same as
and
me.
we played
Same as well.
from the time that the sun went up to the sun went down. We didn't sit down playing computer games and doing.
Because it weren't existing.
No.
My
doing God knows
PlayStation was for when I'd got back home after I'd been out.
Yeah, well, we
It
didn't
wasn't.
have a pissing PlayStation.
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 Tricky chaps' words.
Tricky chaps.
But no, when we was kids, we used to go down the line or go from Himley to Bagridge and back home. We never stayed on weekends. Our Saturdays, we'd get up at 9 o'clock in the morning, get the bikes out the shed.
Can I ask you a really personal question?
It's 7 inches. Go on.
When you were a kid,
Yeah.
were you overweight?
No.
I'm.
I was bigger built, but I was.
Yeah, but you're a big chunky lad, aren't you?
I was 6'3" in year 7, so from the age of 13 till the age I'm at now, I've not had a growth spurt since.
Yeah.
I was the only kid in my school in my year who could get served fags when he was in year 8. And it's a catch-22, innit? I mean, I was big, but I wasn't fat. It's only when I discovered my love for curry that I decided to blow up. But I've got it under control now. I'll say stone and a half gone.
That's good.
I'm still going.
That's good. But genuinely, and Sophie's reaction there was astonishing to me because, of course, I'm a different generation to Sophie. But honestly, when I was a kid, in any school year, there would be one fat kid, and they were known as the fat kid, and everybody else was thin.
What was the question? I did hear you got guys talking. What was the question?
When I was younger, I was a fat. You've seen a photo of me when I was 7. Do you want to see a photo when I was 18?
Yeah, I'm
You
very
were
cocker.
so.
Oh, balls. Chuck your phone.
I haven't got it.
I ain't got.
Oh, show me tomorrow.
I'll show you tomorrow. I was quite thin. But I wasn't big, but it was when I discovered my love for... Because my mum doesn't like KFC.
Your mum can't stand
KFC. So
That's
I
a
never
generational
had,
thing.
I never had
No.
KFC.
My parents would never have fed me any convenience food. My grandparents would never have fed me any convenience
My
food.
grandparents, my granddad used to cook everything in lard.
Yeah.
My granddad used to put the bacon fat in the baked beans.
Yeah.
To make them more palatable.
Yeah. Can't argue
Cheese
with that.
on everything. He used to make his own chips. He used to make his own faggots.
And was
And
he
he used-
overweight?
That's one thing I hate. Faggots.
He died of a heart attack.
Was,
But
was he active?
till the day he died.
Yeah.
He used to go around boot sales with me. The day he passed away, God rest his soul, he went round a car boot sale with me, walked round a whole car boot sale, which was like a 3-mile walk. He was fit as a fiddle. It was just that he had a weak heart and it runs in my family.
That happens.
But my granddad Neil was a proper bloke.
The only
If
convenience
you seen a
food,
picture of his granddad and him, they look so the same.
when you're my generation, the only convenience food that there was really was your chip shop.
Yeah.
And you can cope
But they
with
were cooked properly. They were cooked in beef dripping.
and you can cope with a bit of that when you've got an active life, when you go out and work, or you go out and play, or you go out and do
The issue
whatever.
there is because people work from home and they work in offices where they sit at a they sit at they sit at a desk all day, but they still go out to the inside.
And they order in shit from Just Eat and all of that.
I mean, when I worked in a deal, we were banned from having takeaway deliveries.
Oh, hang on. Chuck that back. Please check your
No,
comments.
it's okay.
Tracy says. Oh, crap. Quite a lot of comments.
Who's made him giggle? Who's made him laugh? Right, this is not. This app I know for a fact is a laugh.
Stop having a go at the fat kids, you fat. Fat lives matter, Paul.
Yeah, don't be sizist, mustard.
I'm quite big for
Your
a
t-shirts are
I'm not gonna
2XL,
lie.
just to let you know.
Hello.
Paul's t-shirts are a 2XL.
I didn't realise. I didn't even
I
know.
went off what Boaty sized him up at.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
By the way,
for
Boaty,
a
you got
lady
it
my
tangled?
age, I'm not proud of what size I am, but I'm a 2XL for a lady. I was the one fat child of whom you see the pictures of
I was the one
today's
people
kids.
came to.
I wasn't
Really?
fat.
Saying, Neil, I've got a problem, and I was the one who like sort of like sorted it out.
Do you know what, Trace?
You know, it's a
I'm
really
big as
interesting
well.
thing.
I was
So
like
don't
Mr.
worry
Wolf.
about it. Like,
If you'd asked me what I was
it's not
like as
about
a
your
kid,
size.
or if I
it's
told you what I
about
was
the
like as a kid,
personality of yourself.
that would be one
So
thing.
don't ever,
Before
ever
Christmas,
think
I was shocked.
of
my
yourself.
best mate from school came to visit me from Australia. And he
I
told me
lost
what I was
stone
like as a kid,
eating
and I
raw
didn't
meat and no
recognise myself.
processed food, full fat.
I was a British
Milk, butter,
bastard
sugar,
who
and
tried
bacon
to,
and health food.
who
But
tried
if that
to
suits you,
make a
Paul, that
business and
suits
make
you,
money out
darling.
of everything I touched.
Fats are good.
Eh?
I used to sell things.
For Paul, that's why.
I'm going for a fag. I can't go without any
Also,
longer.
congratulations on losing a
You coming?
stone. Oh, who's that to? Is that to Neil or me? Joe?
Can you let us back in? 'Cause if I take the card, the electricity will
Yeah,
go
of
off.
course, off there.
Have you not got 2 cards?
We will. I've only got one card.
I've got 2. I've got one electric key and one normal key.
You only got 2 people. I'm only one person.
What are you trying to say? You fattest pig.
Hello, English people.
Help!
Hello,
I'm
Stephen.
being impressed.
You'll be pressed against something.
Fats Dominio is a good fat.
He is quite strong. He just hurt my hand there. We're going to go for a cigarette. We'll leave you with Sophie, and we will be back.
I couldn't be. I used to be able to do it.
Uh, Thanks, Joe. That was a few months back. English are awesome too. Eggs are great. I agree. Oh, do you know what I had? And it was really weird, Joe. I had 2 pieces of toast. And I had 3 boiled eggs. The eggs didn't go right, but I had to go at it on my own because I'm starting to learn how to do kind of a bit of food on my own because obviously moving into my new home soon. So, and I tried it and I was like, let's give it a go. So I gave it a go. I did boiled eggs and 2 pieces of toast and oh my gosh, it was lovely. So yeah, I'm starting to cut down on because I do snacking. I eat biscuits, I eat chocolate. So I've done well. I don't know what I was before, but when I went on the scales, I was 16.1. So I've lost 1 stone, I think it is. And then I checked again, and I was the same. But I haven't weighed myself, and I'm naughty really, because I haven't weighed myself, and I need to start getting into a routine where I've got to get up in the morning and start basically weighing myself. So that's going to be my routine. Watched that I come from a family of models, and I'm myself. I'm a former model, pyramid tomboy, car hobby. I love cars actually, Stephen, as well, to be fair. And telling other people, so telling my course people, because they asked me what was my hobbies, and they were so shocked. I was into MGs, I was into Rovers, and they didn't have a clue what they were. So I explained to them what they were, and how obviously it happened for the MGs in Birmingham. And I was just gobsmacked for a 25-year-old lady for myself, realising and seeing things and knowing that information. It kind of like shocked them. So I love cars. I get my hands dirty now and then. Sometimes I can be a bit of a girly girl and like, oh, I don't want my nails done, or oh, I don't want my nails to get dirty, but I give it a go. I try my best and I take a lot in. So when Neil's, obviously you all know, when Neil had Bruce, we changed everything on there and it was brand new. And yeah, I had to go on stuff and I enjoyed it for a lady at my age. I enjoyed it. So yeah, it was quite fun. Oh, I don't worry about itself. I mean that in the 70s I was fatter than that fat kids on there. Yeah, to be honest, I don't really like the word fat. It's for a lady that, or anybody really, they shouldn't say that they're fat. They should say that they're just bigger built, because it's not a nice name. But I understand what you're saying, Trey, so don't worry. Hi, Joe. Yeah, I'm on the iPad. They've left me. I'm trying my best. Well done, Sophie. You should be very proud. Oh, thank you, Joe. I am really trying. Like, my mum does the shopping, and then she asks me, like, when I'm at home, she'll go, right, Sophie, what have you run out of? So I've started to have the healthier yogurts. I have them for lunch. I have a ham sandwich and cucumber sandwich. And then I either have a chocolate bar, so like the little small penguins, because I love the penguins, they're my favourite. Or, pardon me, or I have, what is it now? Wagon wheels. I have the wagon wheels here. Cutting down quite a lot, but I am being very naughty. I've had, in total, I had 5 beer. Well, I've had 3 beers so far, but I've got another 2 in the other room, and they cost me £5 because there was £1 each. So yeah, bit naughty, but never mind. Going out for a ciggy, yeah. Okay, we all know it's a scorching mission. Live birds, be aware. Sophie, you need to start your own channel. You've seriously come along a way since when I first saw you on the internet. Oh, thank you. That's very emotional. Thanks. I get very emotional when people say nice things, because I have been going quite through a lot. Yeah, in the past, well, this Christmas, I will tell you guys, because I don't know if Boaty's told you all, but my nan kicked me out, and yeah, it was over something so stupid. And then my mum's had to take me back in. My room was a mess. I didn't know what I was basically. I was in a mess where I was freaked out. I didn't know what to do, so everything was everywhere. And yeah, it was just horrible. So I had to pack a bag, move back into my mum's again. And my mum's gratefully, gone out of this world to let me back home. And there's 6 of us in a 4-bedroom house. It's a mayhem with 2 dogs, 2 cats. We're all on top of each other. We're biting each other's heads off because it's just crazy. So I decided to go to the council and be like, right, this is the time now for a 25-year-old lady who has learning difficulties and who has cysts on the brain. Yeah, I can't do certain things, but I'm going to give it a go. Because sometimes you've got to learn, and it's not all about because I have learning difficulties. It's just the fact that I struggle with things. So like understanding, time, maths, money, But do you know what? I give it a go, and I'm one of those where I try my best. I've worked so hard and had a lot going on, and I'll think to myself, because I want to be more positive, I think I've done so well for myself. So yeah, it's just been crazy. Don't swear, Trey, Reg. Jimmy. Sophie, you're doing great with the monkeys. I know, Paul, tell me about it. I've been gassed all day with farts, trapped in a car with farts. It's just been crazy, but we've had a great day. Had beef and veg tonight, and it was stunning. Do you know what? That's actually sounding really nice, Joe. I'm just so disappointed I haven't got my cocktails, my food. I was actually going to have a dessert, but shh, don't tell the ones that are coming back. Full fat yogurt is better for you. Yeah, it is, yeah. Oh, sorry, Stephen, I've missed your comment out there. I went through hell, Sophie wasn't into being a girl in the hobby, Mum. Was into cars, my sisters are into cars. Best of luck, Sophie. Oh, thank you. My sisters are not really into cars. My two sisters, it's one of my sister's birthday coming this week or the week after, and she's learning how to drive. One's doing automatic and one's doing manual. So they're going for that. One's passed their test, so yeah, exciting. Yes, Paul, she is indeed. Yeah, I am trying. Sophie is a legend. Oh, bless you, Joe, thank you. Full fat is better for you. Fat is natural. Yeah, my doctors have said I can have a bit of fat, but not a lot. But if I cut all the fatty foods out, because it won't be good for you, you have to have a bit of fat inside you as well. I don't know. It's very confusing. Sophie, your attitude is brilliant and you should be very proud. Look how far you have come since December. I know. I've come quite a bit, haven't I? So, I think I've done really well. Well, I have got some good news, Paul. I think I did tell you, I can't remember. But I'll tell everybody while I'm on here. So I'm on a course at the moment. I'm travelling there every day on a tram. I have to keep my ticket because I can get my money back. So yeah, give me 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. They're back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm on a course at the moment and I'm hopefully got a job. I went to a job fair and a lady offered me a leaflet to do at home work.
Jump in.
And she offers a laptop. And if I'm hopefully we're working home. So we'll just see. Guys, have you seen these two? They're back.
Good night, darling. That was uncomfortably comfortable.
I agree,
actually.
cars for JC. All I and you all, Sophie.
Get your hands above the quilt line.
Yeah, the course is really good. I enjoy it. I like going there every day. And I do miss this one, but it's one of them you can't be in each other's pockets, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'll kill him.
Love you too, you bitch.
I have to say, I'm officially drunk now.
Yeah, the fresh air's got to me as well. I won't lie.
Yeah, Stephen.
My alcohol tolerance
They're
is
a bit
definitely
tipsy.
Stop drinking.
Yeah, jumped into bed.
Yeah, my alcohol
Quick
tolerance has
screenshot.
really took a
Quick
dive since I quit
screenshot.
drinking.
Yeah, someone screenshot these pair. That'll be a great photo. Certain vitamins and minerals
Get that,
can only
Trace.
be processed or used by... Trace, while you're still here, can you please screenshot these two? Because you do a good screenshot.
Freaking chop screenshots.
What goes on under covers stays under covers.
Yeah, get your hands above the quilt.
Joe's just said what goes under the covers stays under the covers.
Oh, Joe, if you were here, that would be perfect.
There is a message, but I can't see it. How do I
Oh, is it helpful
show?
review?
Does it? Oh, show. That would never happen with me, Boaty. You can't. Fucked off.
Paul, you're getting it tomorrow.
You're 2 to 3s of the way 2 to 3 in a bed between the sheets. Oh gosh.
I'm actually
I'm actually dying with these.
You're really fucking comfy, aren't you?
Joe's actually crying his eyes out with laughter.
This is lovely.
Oh dear.
Oh well, in for a penny, in for a pound.
This has to be the best live stream. He has, isn't it, to be fair? Apparently this is the best live stream.
I'll fucking stab you.
They both hate each other now.
I haven't got joggers on, leave me alone, you bitch.
Oh, if you had tracksuit bottoms, you'd be nailed by now.
Tracksuit bottoms empty.
Oh, I don't know if I could do that with it.
Short shuffle and reach
I've
around.
never thought about homosexual techniques.
Don't think about them when I was
I wouldn't know where to start.
Today,
my mum.
Frank has said, today has been full of good lives. Today has been full of good lives. He keeps putting it twice, I don't know why. Who's going to sleep off this time? Who's going to slip off this time? Is it you or Boaty?
I'm not falling off the bed intentionally, you can get
No,
some.
I don't think none of them are going to slip off. Oh God, what has Trace put? Oh man, more screens, lol.
I know. What time is it? Anybody know what time it is?
1:30 in the morning.
Oh, we need to go to sleep. This is
Guys, I think it's
ridiculous.
sick.
This is
How
ridiculous.
many people are watching?
Can anybody remember how much vodka was in Boaty's bottle?
It was full. It was brand new.
This is how much is left.
It's a tiny. It's not a full bottle.
I've got work in the morning, but
Look,
this
it's
is
only
far
a-
too good to watch.
It's only a half.
Joe's put.
It's only a half bottle, man.
It's only a half bottle, man.
Yeah.
That's all gonna go in there now. Oh no.
There's no room.
No room.
I don't have a headache anymore, but I am exceedingly drunk. Oh, what a
Same
thing.
here, Frank says. Jason loves his vodka. He sure does, Joe. He sure does.
What a thing to have the misfortune to be taken drunk at.
Oh, you don't. Oh, don't.
Oh, cute socks. Look at the socks. Show them your socks.
Cocktail drinks, Joe. Socks. You'd like some of them.
I think these may be my mum's.
Boaty is
You're wearing your
pissed.
mother's socks.
And gay. Boaty, you're pissed and you're gay, boy Paul.
Oh, quite possibly. At least I'm not wearing my mother's knickers like bloody.
I told you that in private.
Right.
I'm never going to live that down. No, it's on the internet now. She's there forever. Fucking hell.
And here's me, the sensible one that hasn't even got drunk and is on 3 bottles and I'm the last one.
It would happen with you, Mustard, but you're not here. You never come.
You're not too far away.
You never come and spend the night with me. I'd love to cuddle with you. We've talked about doing. We talked about doing it in the caravan.
Hold on, doing what in the caravan?
Well, one of two things is happening here. Either myself and Mustard are actually repressed gay people, or we're just very heterosexual people with a good sense of humour, and we think that doing a live stream together in the caravan, making the bed and doing it from under the covers would actually be rather good fun.
I'd genuinely stop a night in that caravan.
Would you?
Yeah.
With mustard?
Not with mustard. Or you.
It's too hot in there.
It's not
After
normally hot,
today.
it's normally freezing.
No, it's because we
I laid loads of heat in for John because
Oh
of his
yeah,
hands.
because of his
Yeah.
hands. He was sweating himself though at
I
last.
was.
You was in a coat. I was in a coat.
I was nearly in a coma.
Well, Sophie, they were all saying you did a splendid job.
Yeah.
So I'm
I
going to
did.
leave it with you to
Oh, okay.
end the live stream. Don't forget to do the Pachu and Bosch, and then it's 1:30.
That's a cup of mouthwash. I'm Kavir about over.
I'm going to inhale my sandwich and go to sleep.
Cocktail socks, love.
I'm
Yeah, Joe.
Cocktail socks.
Pression is the better part of value. Project Nigel Boaty is always gay and about 75% drunk. Sing if you're glad to be gay.
5 drink Boaty. Put my Boaty.
Sing if you're glad to be gay. Sing if you're happy that way. Hey, sing if you're glad to be gay. Sing if you're happy that way.
Tracy,
Secret
shit peas,
policeman's
boat
fault.
shit peas because he shits peas.
Are we doing Barry Shippy?
Yes,
They
Tracy.
call him Barry
Shit
Shippy
peas because he shits peas.
We're going to be really pissing off the other people.
No,
as well,
or
if they
you
can
all
go.
have been hilarious. Have a fab night's sleep and another great day tomorrow at the yard.
It will be indeed, Joe, and good night.
I'm adding to my
And have a
latest
lovely
order.
sleep.
What are you going for now?
Everything.
That's Boaty's strange. Oh, it's
Piss
too
up
hot. We'll
corpses.
sleep some
I'm
layoffs.
thinking like kebab,
Night Joe, a brilliant song.
chicken curry.
Well, everyone, I
Lamb
think it's going to be the time of ending the live now. So, thank you for watching, guys. And thank you for coming on the live and supporting Boaty and all of us and being here for tonight's live. I wish you all a good night's sleep. Wish you all the best tomorrow, whatever you're doing. And yeah, keep positive.
Oh, bless you, she's doing a really
Good
job.
night.
Say Pachu and Bosch.
Subscribe to
Say bye to
JC.
these nuttos. Good night, guys. God bless.